The gender imbalance Marquini addresses is that of girls choosing computing in GCSE and A levels, girls tend to choose other subjects. The new curriculum was implemented in 2014, which included computing in primary schools. This change is too recent to allow any evaluation of how successful it might be in terms of addressing the gender imbalance. However, research suggests that there is a lot of factors which influence girls' and women's choices in embracing computing. Children choose GCSE and A levels considering how they help them find employment in the future. It is important to note that girls as a term may not be helpful, as gender is but one of many things that shape identity. Race, religion, interests, and more all shape the identity of a person. Thus, addressing gender imbalance cannot be done in one way. Rather, engaging girls in a plethora of approaches and technologies which interest them is key. Telling a girl that something should interest her because it was made for girls might further ostracize her, not engage her. Ashcraft argues that though the focus on recent research has been on the access to technology, it does not focus on how women and girls create and adapt technology. Ashcraft also argues that a lot of the efforts to increase girls' participation is to have technology adapted at them, not look at how girls approach their own environment and ideas. How might girls adapt technology in a broader way which would engage in their interests and needs? Gaming and game design may be a possible bridge to engage and motivate girls at any age. Further, having girls engage in areas which boys and men feel important may not always be suitable. Even the national curriculum is focused on areas of technology and internet which are traditionally male-focused. Baron Cohen shows us that men and women think differently, and there are differences which are innate and not necessarily a result of society and the patriarchy, which some may argue. Areas of strength for boys, namely systemizing, including maths and machines, are skills arguably needed in the current programming computing. If the curriculum broadened the areas of study or made more explicit the skills and content which spoke to female strengths, more girls may choose to study computing. Including things such as blog creations, video and music editing, and data handling could help encourage girls to see the potential within computing. Dee discusses the impact of unconscious bias in the classroom and how these may manifest themselves, creating a self-fulfilling prophecy where a child does not choose to pursue a subject they feel they are worth it. As fewer girls then choose computing, there are fewer computing teachers, for example. In all schools I visited, the ICT coordinator and technical support were men. Girls may be turned off by computer science because of existing gender roles and their lack of understanding and exposure to possible role models. The skills and mastery associated with ICT and computing are seen as male traits, and women are pushed toward other, more traditional female work. Who can then become a role model? Women such as Sheryl Sandberg, Susan Wojcicki, and Lucy Penn can be introduced to begin to turn the tide. In future practice, I will address the concerns of gender imbalance in several ways. First, I will try to incorporate technology and all the opportunities that come with it across the curriculum. If a child has an interest in a particular subject, they can see how technology is used to further it. This will hopefully help all the children to see how they may harness their interest in developing future tools. The greatest impact on learning is when children have access to technology in the classroom, and a third of primary school children use technology at school at least weekly. To maintain the interest in technology, I will continue to provide all children with plenty of opportunity to use it across subjects. While planning lessons for computing, I would plan for a range of activities, developing and differing strengths and interests. Also, as a teacher, I would strive to ensure that no subject is considered boy or girl. Rather, all learning is ungendered and individual. In conclusion, change the curriculum, not the girls.
Created using Powtoon.